The other day I thought I finally had everything working fine on the narrowboat, but the electrics packed in, and it was when it was really hot, so I couldn't even have a shower, which was a pain in the arse. Fearing the worst, I thought it'd be the control panel, distribution panel for the 12 volts. Started off with the simple stuff, cleaned all the contacts, no luck, until I took out the interior DC isolation switch. Here's another one, basically quite simple. Plug the key in, turn it, that's your battery on, pull it and it isolates the battery. Two prongs here where you have your contacts from the battery, and a big chunk of metal, pushes forwards and connects them, makes the switch. Except it was all gunked up, so it wasn't making a good contact, giving false voltages and not enough volts or amps to run anything on the inside. Clean the interior one up, all good and well, everything working perfect again. So I'm just gonna, well, it's a nice afternoon, pop this one open. This is the engine isolator switch. Quite simple. 2 screws, bolts here, and it lets you access the inside, so I'll just whip them. Now it might look a bit rusty, but it's coming off lovely, look at that. Gotta be super careful not to drop the bits in the engine bay. That one will be alright there. Try this one now. I've already loosened it with a bigger screwdriver, hence using this little one. Lovely, dead easy. Moment's truth. See what lurks inside. Oh, this one's pretty clean. Pretty clean. Can you see the 2 contacts in there? Bit manky down here, but the actual contacts are lovely and clean. So there's the big plate of metal. As you turn the key, pushes that plate of metal onto them contacts, and you have a contact. I'm still going to give it a good clean, so there's no issues there. Now the neighbour had mentioned to him I'd been having problems, and he very kindly gave me a part can of this screw fix electrical cleanup, which is absolutely fantastic. Spray some of this contact plate, just try to put a cloth down there. It's had a minute ago. Hang on. Just going to disturb the feed. What's happening up here? What's happening up here? Hey up. Hey up. Noisy buggers. That's clean. The prongs, quite simply. A bit stiff. Take those off. And you get access to this, give it a good clean. Exactly the same as this one. Just going to pull it all apart, clean everything up, put it back together. Hopefully have no issues with the battery isolator switch to the engine. Like I say, this one wasn't looking too bad, but everything's a lot cleaner than it was. Still got a bit of cleaning to do around here. Then there's a little rubber gasket. I need to give that a clean before it goes back in. Bolt it all back together and stick it back here. Here's the DC one for the interior stuff, and actually the engine isolator, it's got 2. It's got this one and this one. The secondary one is a different design. I don't think you can split that open and clean it, so might just get a new one of them for what the cost is. Nearly there. Of course, what I forgot to say is when you're messing with electrics, this is the isolator switch. So I've got them wires off. If they got together, they're effectively making the circuit. So of course you should disconnect the battery, but it's buried over there somewhere and I couldn't be bothered to do it. So I've just been really careful not to let the wires touch and not to let any tools come between the 2 contacts while I've been doing it. Not too tight with them, just enough. And that's that. I'm just going to stick the isolator switch in. We'll stick it to battery 1, So I turn the isolator on, you should see the voltage of the starter battery. Boom, perfect, apart from the battery's about dead. So in due course I've got to get a new battery. But there we go, that's the starter isolator switch all cleaned up. Let's just stick it onto option 2, which takes us to the leisure battery. That's all good. Of course, the leisure battery isolation switch, I cleaned that up the other day. Working perfect. Top stuff.